Hey guys, Crypto Dad here again, and today I'm going to show you how to set up CoolWallet Pro, a new hardware-based cryptocurrency wallet that stores your private key safely and securely on a separate device. So let's get started. All right, so I'm here on the home page of the CoolWallet Pro. I'll put a link to this down in the description so that you can find out more about the wallet. I'm going to go through an unboxing and setup for you so you can see how to get this set up. As you can see, it's a credit card sized hardware wallet which stores your private keys and interfaces with a phone app for managing your cryptocurrencies. Now, it stores a very diverse collection of cryptocurrencies. So I'm pretty excited about this wallet, and I'm also excited about the interface. It's really cool the way it looks like a credit card. You can store it in your wallet, and no one would be the wiser that it's a cryptocurrency wallet. So let's go ahead and get started setting it up.
All right, so I have the box here. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. All right, so looks nice when you open it up. Oh, okay, so we've got the separate documentation pouch here. All right, so they've got a QR code which will take you to download their app, some instructions on getting it set up, right, and some reference tools here. So it looks like the readout will be LED on the device. Very important, they've given us seed phrase cards. Now your seed phrase is the most important part of this wallet because the seed phrase holds the private key of the wallet. I know it's confusing for some people, but when you initialize a wallet, it generates a random private key, which is a really long number. Well, they simply take that number and convert it mathematically. They transform it into a list of words from a table. So the private key basically is the 24 words. It's just a different format. So if you lose the device or the device gets damaged, you can use that backup phrase to restore to a new device and recover all of your crypto wallets. Now, in the same sense, if anyone else gets a hold of your 24-word recovery phrase, they can do the exact same thing on a device that they control and steal all of your crypto. So this backup phrase is very important. It's very important that you write it down legibly so that you can read it, store it in a safe place, and make sure that no one else sees it. All right, so we get two of these. Now you can actually, with most hardware wallets, there is a way to do a factory reset and then from there do a restore. So you could conceivably do that and have two separate seed phrases or two separate configurations, or they figure maybe you'll make a mistake and just give you an extra. You can always write this down on just a regular piece of paper as well. All right, let's get to the heart of the matter here. All right, so here is the main part of the wallet. It's pretty soft. Got a little piece of plastic over here. We can take that off. And this is our secure element. This is where our private key is going to be stored. And it will communicate information via Bluetooth. Now, this is secure Bluetooth. But in addition to that, it's never transferring the private key across the gap, right? The private key always stays on the device. The only thing that goes across the gap via Bluetooth is the request and the response. The response just means that the transaction has been signed. The private key never leaves the device. It's never transferred across Bluetooth. Having said that, the Bluetooth is a very secure encrypted channel so that none of your requests and responses can be intercepted. And even if they are, they're encrypted. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the accessories here. Looks like we got a little cable. All right, so this is a micro USB cable. It's a standard USB cable. There's nothing unique or special about it. You can get a longer one if you want. You can buy one on Amazon or go into Best Buy and get a new cable if you would like a longer one. So it's just a standard USB cable. All right, and as you can see, it's got the micro connector. All right, and then we also have a dock here, charging dock. There's a physical button. There's a display, and then we put this arrow forward. You can't see it there. You put the arrow forward, and the card orientation goes in like this for charging. Right. Okay, and when I download this app, I'm going to have it charging so that it won't lose power during setup. All right, so I'm going to get my card ready. I'm going to get my backup phrase card ready to go through the initial setup. I have an exceptionally long micro USB cable, which is coming in handy right now for the purposes of this video. So I'll go ahead and plug this in. There we go. And there's an indicator light there. It says that it's charging. All right, so I'm going to open up my camera here. All right, we'll go ahead and open this up. Okay, here's our app that we want to download. All right, so we've got the app downloaded and installed. We'll go ahead and launch it. We'll let it use Bluetooth. We'll let it send in notifications. Let's go ahead and hit connect. So we'll hit connect here. So we'll go ahead. It has a code here that it wants us to enter. I'll hit pair. All right, it wants me to run a firmware update on the card. I can do that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hit update here. And once again, it reminds me to have the card charging, which I am. We'll hit confirm. All right, so it might take a bit, so we'll just let this handle itself. Looks like it's completed the firmware, so I'm going to tap complete here. I'll go ahead and connect. All right, and they want me to press the button on the card. That's right here. It has a little click to it. All right, so there we go. It's ready to initialize our wallet. I'll hit create here. And we're going to go ahead and use the card to generate the recovery phrase. I'll do 24. Just seems to be, to me, to be the most secure. You might want to do less. And then I'll hit generate here. All right. Now, in this case, instead of words, it's using numbers. So we want to make sure we write down all of these numbers very carefully. All right. And then to move to the next number, we'll hit the button on the card itself. You'll hear an audible click. I don't know what happens if you skip one by accident, but we'll be careful here. As you can see, I'm writing them down on this card, and I need to make sure that they're in order. So it says 2 here. I make sure I write it in 2 here, right? I don't go across, right? I'll go down and then down again on the next column. All right, and as you can see, I'm done with the first 12 words, and I've written them down the first column, right, so that they stay in the right order. Now I'll continue on and fill out the second column. My card is full now. I've written down all 24 words, and now that we've done that, I'll go ahead and tap write down and verify. All right, so I'll get out my calculator. All right, so I have a really big number. I'll go ahead and put it in here and see what happens. All right, let's, the moment of truth is here. Hey, looks like I wrote it down correctly. That's score 1 for Crypto Dad. All right, so I can put all this stuff away. Now, the really interesting thing about this wallet is the number of cryptocurrencies that it supports. Just enabling the coin at the beginning will allow it to show up in the wallet with a 0 balance. You don't need to worry too much about which coins you add here. Just add the coins that you like. You can always add more down the road. You could probably subtract coins if you don't use them anymore on this wallet. So I'll go ahead and put some of the interesting coins on here. So we've got both BNBs. We got regular BNB and Binance Smart Chain BNB. We've got Bitcoin, CRO Cronus, and CRO Crypto.org. That's pretty cool. Dot on there. So we can add as many as we want. Like I said, it supports quite a few coins. Pretty cool. Even XRP. We'll hit add to wallet. All right, so we've got a success there. We'll hit OK. And there you go. Now you can see all the coins in the wallet and the zero balances. Let me check here. I did forget to add Ethereum. So yeah, if I go up here to the top right and tap the three dots, I can add a new coin. Ah, okay. Interesting. Wow, they have a lot of coins we could add. I saw cake on here. I'll go ahead and add cake. That was kind of cool. But I had forgot to add... oh, see here you can disable a coin too if you don't want to see it anymore. Right? We could disable Bitcoin, but I'm not going to. But I did forget to add Ethereum. So let me add Ethereum back down here in the E's, A, B, C, D, E. Right here. Here's Ethereum. All right. So I'll add Ethereum to the wallet. Now it did briefly ask me to turn the device on again, so I simply pulled it out and reinserted it just to get it to kick. All right, and there we go. So now I can see that I've got Ethereum there. Now it's time to add some cryptos to the wallet. So we'll get started with that. All right, so now that we've got the wallet set up, we need to fund some of these. So I'll try to give you a couple of diverse methods of funding the wallet. If you tap receive, it will generate a sending address for you to make your deposits. And so I will be sharing the address with myself so that I can fund the wallet. We'll go ahead and start with Bitcoin. There's a little sharing icon there. I'll just email the address to myself. So now that I have the address accessible from my desktop, I have access to this address, and I'll go ahead and purchase a little Bitcoin on an exchange and send it over to my CoolWallet. All right, so now that we've got ourselves logged into Coinbase, I'll go ahead and do what I consider the simplest case. I believe Coinbase to be the simplest and easiest to use cryptocurrency exchange out there, and one of the most popular ones, so I think it speaks to a broad audience to show Coinbase. So we'll hit buy, sell, and we'll make a one-time $50 purchase of Bitcoin. You can do this right out of your bank account. Now notice there's about a $2 charge on a $50 purchase. As I mentioned, there are cheaper ways to do this, but I'm just going to show you what I consider to be the simplest example. We'll hit buy now. All right, so I've successfully purchased some Bitcoin on Coinbase. All right, and I can send this to my wallet right away. So like I mentioned, we're going to get that address copied into our clipboard. We'll go over here to Coinbase, do a send. We'll just click the send receive button. I'm going to go ahead and send it all. If you're doing this for the first time, I would suggest doing a small test transaction first so that you make sure that everything is going to go through before you try to send large amounts. All right, so in the to field, all I have to do is paste the address of my CoolWallet. I don't need to put a message to myself, but you might want to add this if you were sending to someone else. We'll hit continue here, and then I'll choose send now. There is a small Bitcoin network fee that's sort of passed along to us. I need to put in my two-factor, and off it goes. All right, and now we can just wait for the Bitcoin to arrive in our wallet. All right, so as you can see, the Bitcoin arrived in the wallet. It took a little while. Coinbase can be a little slow when you're withdrawing crypto, so I think it took about 10 minutes to show up in the wallet. Now, that's just one way of funding the wallet. I'll show you a different way for Bitcoin, and then maybe we'll do a couple of these other little coins. Yeah. Now, I still have the address that I emailed to myself over here, but since I've just deposited some Bitcoin in the wallet, I can generate a brand new address if I would like. I'll do another receive, and this time I'll just tap add to add a brand new address. This makes the Bitcoin
wallet a little more private because, as you know, the blockchain is transparent. So now that we have a brand new address, I'll go ahead and share this address. All right, and as you can see, this is a new address, same wallet. You can always continue to send to the old address if you want that. It will always end up in the wallet either way. It's a little more private, protects your privacy a little more to generate fresh Bitcoin addresses. This doesn't work with all cryptocurrencies, but it does work with Bitcoin. All right, now that I have a fresh address, I'm going to use Ledger Live to send some Bitcoin. All right, so you can see I'm in Ledger Live now. This is the interface that I use to manage the wallets on my Ledger device. And I've got some Bitcoin in an account down here. I'll go ahead and send some of that over to CoolWallet. As I mentioned, we've got this Bitcoin address. We can just copy it into our clipboard. And then we'll do a send from this Bitcoin account and paste in the address, right? This is the address of the CoolWallet. We'll hit continue there. And I can use Bitcoin or dollar value. I'll just send $50 worth of Bitcoin. We'll hit continue. I'm going to need to confirm this on my Ledger device since my Ledger is a hardware-based wallet. I'll show you how to confirm on the CoolWallet in a bit. Let's get it funded first. All right, I'll hit continue. I do have my device attached and ready and waiting. I'm going to go ahead and open up the Bitcoin app on my device, and I'll go ahead and confirm. And that's just another way to fund the wallet, transfer from another wallet, right? So cryptocurrency can be moved across the room or across the world with equal ease. All right, you can see here that the Bitcoin has left my Ledger Live account. And if we check over here in CoolWallet, you can see that the Bitcoin has arrived, right? So two different transfers, two different methods for Bitcoin. But as I mentioned, it holds a vast array of cryptocurrencies. So let me demo a few transfers of some of the more exotic cryptos. Let's go ahead and try a little pancake swap token. So I'll generate an address. This is a Binance Smart Chain cryptocurrency, pancake swap. So it runs on the Binance Smart Chain and it generates an address that looks a lot like an Ethereum address, but it's not. It's because the Binance Smart Chain runs on the Ethereum virtual machine, so the address format looks similar. So let's go ahead and tap receive up here, and notice it still says Bitcoin at the top. So if we tap there in the top right, it's going to give us a pull down of all of the tokens that we have enabled in this wallet. Cake is right here. So there's our Cake address. Right, I'll go ahead and share that with myself so I'll have access to it. Right, and here we can see that address and the QR code. Let's go ahead and select that address and put it in our clipboard. And I'm going to go over to my MetaMask wallet. So as I mentioned, Cake is a Binance Smart Chain token. So I'm going to switch over to the Binance Smart Chain network in my MetaMask so I'll have access to my Cake tokens. Cake, of course, is sold on the Binance Chain DEX Pancake Swap. But if we go over to my MetaMask wallet, you can see that I do have a little Cake in here. So we'll want to just send this Cake over to the CoolWallet. We got the address in our clipboard, so I'll hit send Cake. And then I'll just paste in the address that I copied from my email that I sent. And we'll just send 5 Cake over. We'll hit next. And then I'll authorize this in MetaMask. Off it goes. All right, and there we go. And then let's check our CoolWallet. And that came in pretty quick. You can see that 5 Cake tokens arrived in my CoolWallet. I know some of my wallets are a little advanced and you may not be at this stage, but I just want to demo the different ways that you can fund your CoolWallet with all of the cool tokens that you have at your disposal. While we're on the subject of Binance Smart Chain, you'll notice there that you have the option for Binance BNB coin on both the regular Binance network or the BEP2 network and the Binance Smart Chain network. So if I tap that, then I'll generate this address. Now I would assume, most likely correctly, that the address of the BNB wallet is the same as the address of the cake tokens, and that is true because this is one wallet, and both of those tokens are on Binance Smart Chain, and they're Binance Smart Chain compatible. So BNB works just like Ethereum does as far as paying for as being the main token of a Binance Smart Chain wallet. So I can use this same address to send a little bit of this BNB over. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and paste in that address. Let's just do 0.05. We'll hit next. We'll confirm that. All right, and off it goes. So let's check our wallet. And you can see that the balance has gone up a bit. Let's go down here to our Binance Smart Chain, and you can see that that small amount of BNB that I sent has arrived in this wallet now. All right. Now you might be wondering about regular BNB. So let's do an example of that. We'll access it from our receive menu. If we tap receive, we'll tap Bitcoin up in the right corner and switch it over to BNB. Notice that there's two types of BNB. If we scroll down, we can see the BNB BSC, or Binance Smart Chain BNB. And then up here at the top, I've got the regular BNB. Notice the address doesn't look like an Ethereum address. It starts with BNB. So let's see how this works. I'm going to tap share again and share it with myself. All right, and there's that regular BNB address that starts with BNB. Let's go ahead and take advantage of the scan feature that the addresses that the Smart Wallet provides, and I'm going to use Trust Wallet. Now, I just happen to have a little regular BNB in Trust Wallet, so I'll tap BNB and I'm going to do send, and then I'll use my camera on my phone to scan that address of the Cool Wallet, right? The Cool Wallet, when you share the address, it gives you a QR code to make it easier. All right, I'll put in a small amount of regular BNB. We'll hit next, and then I'll tap confirm, and off that goes. And then let's just go ahead and switch back over to our Cool Wallet so we can see what happened over there. And my balance went up immediately. Let's scroll down just a tad there, and you can see that 0.2 BNB has arrived. Now, the one thing that I haven't shown you how to do is a phone-to-phone transfer from some other app. So let's try that out on the Ethereum. I'll do another receive here. I'll switch over to the Ethereum, and then I'll copy this address. I'll just tap copy, and then I'll switch over to my Trust Wallet. All right, and you can see this Trust Wallet has a little bit of Ethereum in it. So I'll tap Ethereum, and I'll tap send, and then I'll just tap paste because I copied the address into my phone's clipboard from Cool Wallet. Now I'll go ahead and send a small amount of Ethereum over. I'll go ahead and confirm this. That fee was a bit high. I probably wouldn't normally do that for such a small transfer, pay $4, but I just want to show you how all of this works and the different ways that we can transfer into the wallet, right? You can see there that the Ethereum from Trust Wallet went out. Let's go back over to Cool Wallet. You'll see the balance went up there just a tad, and then you'll see also that there's some Ethereum in the wallet, right? So I showed you a lot of different ways to transfer crypto into the Cool Wallet, or as we say, fund the wallet. So now we've got all kinds of cool crypto in this wallet. Now you may have noticed that when I did this, I didn't need to use the card at all. The security of the card is only necessary when you're sending crypto out of the wallet, right? The phone app has all of the public information that you need in order to send crypto into the wallet, right? So we'll utilize the card when we go to send crypto out of the wallet. So I would like to demo that a little bit. Now, before I go too much further, I would like to show you a little bit about the interface of the card. I've been charging it for quite a bit, so I'll go ahead and take it out of its charger. In order to turn the card on, we'll just tap the button here. As I mentioned, it has a little click to it. And notice here that the card has this readout that shows my Bitcoin balance, right? If we look back over here, right, you can see the Bitcoin balance there, 0.002, right? So it actually shows up right on the card. You can see the Bitcoin balance. We'll go ahead and hit that button. Notice how when it switches over to Ethereum, that you don't see the balance because what I put in there was so small it doesn't even register. But if the amount were higher, I think we'd see a balance. And then if we tap again, you could see your Litecoin balance. And then once again, you would see your Ripple balance or XRP balance. And then back to Bitcoin balance. So it's pretty cool how you can read your balances right off the card. But let's utilize the security of the card by sending some crypto out of the wallet. All right, so what I would like to do would be to send some Bitcoin from this wallet to a different wallet. Normally, when you have crypto in self-custody, most people just do the deposits and just hold the crypto in the wallet. But there are many occasions where you might want to transfer the crypto from one place to another, right? You might want to send it back to an exchange so that you can liquidate, or you might want to send it to a different wallet that you own, like you're consolidating, or maybe you want to send it from yourself to another person who has another cool wallet or some other type of wallet, right? So then we'll be sending crypto out of our cool wallet, and then we'll be utilizing the security. So the first thing I'll demo is just a straight Bitcoin transfer from one place to another. I'll go ahead and send this Bitcoin into my Ledger wallet. So I'll go over to a different Bitcoin account and I'll do a receive. All right, and then I'm going to use the QR code feature. So let's pull up CoolWallet. We'll go ahead and do a send, and Bitcoin comes up. And what I'm going to do is down there below the balance, it has a little camera icon, those four icons up there in the right corner, just below the Bitcoin balance. I'll tap that to open up the camera. We'll go ahead and give access to the camera. We'll scan this Bitcoin address, and then everything's ready to go. But I'm sure that we're going to need to confirm this on our card. So I'm going to have the card ready to go. I'll go ahead and send the max, right? I'll go ahead and tap next. And then when I confirm this, I'm going to need to confirm on the card. So I'll hit confirm. We'll go ahead and set up the Face ID for the phone authorization. That's pretty cool. All right, now it's telling me to check the card to confirm this information. So there it is. I'll go ahead and tap this once. All right, there's the amount that I'm sending. Now it asks me to press the button. I'll go ahead and do that. And it says sent. Let's go back over here. And you can see that the app says sent successfully. Now, when we do this, we have to make sure that the phone app and the card are close enough for the Bluetooth connection to take place. With the CoolWallet card, it just has to be in the vicinity, and the authorization is the default button there. The reason that we had to do that is because the private key is held on the card. And so in order to send crypto out of any crypto wallet, there has to be a signature using the private key. And as I mentioned, the private key lives here and authorizes the signature. The private key does not get transmitted out. It simply is an internal process, signs the transaction, and then sends the signed transaction back out to the wallet to let the wallet know that it authorized the transaction, right? It's sort of like sending the payroll checks into the boss, you put it on the boss's desk in his office, he signs the checks in his office, and then the HR person goes and picks up the stack of checks and takes them out and distributes them to the employees. It's very similar. The boss lives inside the card. The boss is the one that signs the transactions, and then the transactions then can go back out to the recipients. Okay, so we can see that the Bitcoin arrived, and then if we check the wallet, we can see that the Bitcoin balance went down. I thought I was sending all of the Bitcoin that was showing up. Apparently, one of my transactions hadn't completely confirmed on the blockchain, so it was not yet spendable. So I only sent about half of what I thought was in the wallet, but it's fine. We were able to successfully send out the Bitcoin that was in the wallet, and we used our card to sign the transaction with the private key. So the private key lives on the card. So let's go ahead and use the card in a couple of other outgoing transactions. All right, I have a MetaMask wallet that we pulled some cake out of, but I have a different wallet that we can send that cake to just as an experiment. The address of the wallet is here at the top, but we can also pull down the account details and get a QR code of the address. We'll go ahead and use the QR code scanning feature of the CoolWallet. Let's go ahead and show you what's going on here. I'm going to do a send, and instead of Bitcoin, I'm going to send cake. So we'll just tap cake here. So we're gonna go ahead. We'll go ahead and send the max. So I'll just tap that. All right, and then I'm gonna tap the little camera icon right below the balance there to open up the camera, and then we'll just scan that QR code to get the Binance Smart Chain address of the MetaMask wallet that we have configured for Binance Smart Chain. All right. And let's go ahead and do the send. We'll hit next. And then when we hit confirm, we're going to need to use the card to confirm. I'm just going to tap the phone when I do that. I need to look at the phone. Okay, the card is on and connected. All right, there we are. It's telling me to look at my card and do the confirmations. All right, so here's the card. Let's go ahead. It says Binance Smart Chain there. Let's go ahead and click once. There's the cake. There's the amount we're sending, 5 cake. It tells me to press the button now to do the authorization. And let's go back over here, and we'll see that our phone has confirmed the outgoing transaction. So we can go ahead and dismiss this. And we can go to MetaMask and just look here and see that we've got the 5 cake that we sent from CoolWallet. All right. Let's go ahead and switch this over to the Ethereum mainnet. So this is an Ethereum-based MetaMask wallet because I'm using the Ethereum mainnet. That's the default network. Let's go ahead and send some Ethereum here. And notice it's going to be it's going to be the exact same address, actually, that we just sent to. All right, so we'll just do the same thing we did before. We'll hit send, and instead of BTC, we're going to choose Ethereum. And the to field will tap the camera icon, scan that QR code once again. Let's go ahead and send the max of the Ethereum that's in the wallet. And then I'll hit next. Let me get ready here with the card. Card is ready. Let's hit next. All right, we're going to hit confirm here. And then we'll do the Face ID. It's connected to the card now. Just give it a minute, and it will alert us that there is a waiting transaction on the card. There we go. Let's show you what's going on the card here. Right, so we're in Ethereum. Right, we'll click once. There's the amount we're sending. All right, now it wants me to press the button to confirm the outgoing transaction, basically sign it. Let's go back over here, and we can see that it's confirming on the phone, and it's done. So the Ethereum was sent. We can dismiss this, and we should see the Ethereum balance go to 0 here shortly, which it did. Well, didn't even notice. And the amount of Ethereum has changed slightly. We can go to activity, and we can see that we just received about $30 worth of Ethereum. So there's a lot of depth to the CoolWallet. There are a lot of features that I haven't even touched on. I mentioned that down at the bottom of the app, we've got the wallet, we've got the history, where we can see our transactions. I don't see those two outgoing yet. Let's see what happens here. There, we can see our outgoing transactions. And then we've got settings where we can configure various features of the wallet. Right, we can manage wallets and accounts. And of course, there's a marketplace here where we can connect to NFT sites and staking sites. So there's a lot of additional features and benefits that this wallet has that I haven't even had a chance to explore. But I did want to show you how to fund wallets and how to transfer crypto out using the private key signing features of the CoolWallet card. So it's a great new wallet. You should check it out. I'll have a link down in the description if you're interested. And if you have any questions about anything I did, please throw them up in the comments and I'll do my best to get them answered. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me and hope to see you again soon.